Hey, welcome to this Windows channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We are Wednesday, January the 4th, 2017, and in our Tech News, we have, a malware, an Android malware that can infiltrate tablets and your phone that actually is going through your router, trying to hack your router. What it does is check out a list of usernames and passwords, which are basically the defaults for many routers, and it will, of course, hack into your device and make things worse by actually checking out new malware and sending out malware. So basically, two problems here. First of all, of course, this Android malware comes through apps that you actually download outside the Android, the Google Play Store. Once again, that's always a risk. And the second problem is if you haven't changed the default username and password of your router, that's how it can actually do something bad. So basically, as you see here, like many other malware and bad software, it's the user that's careless, meaning he downloads or she downloads apps from outside the Google Play Store, and she or he didn't change the default username and password from the router. So another demonstration that if you are careful with your technology, that's not a problem. But it is something to be careful because your router can become a malware device. Well, a cumulative update has been sent to the release preview ring. That's the ring just before we all get the cumulative update. So I would think that this might be a cumulative update that's being tested for next Tuesday, which will be Patch Tuesday, the first Patch Tuesday of 2017. So we're going to check it out and see if that could be it, unless we have maybe a cumulative update before that. And it's going to be interesting to see. So being tested right now. So if you see an update later this week, well, who knows? Could be possible. But I would think that this is probably more of a cumulative update testing for next week's Patch Tuesday. Nissan might have Cortana in its cars. A video that Nissan actually put online is actually showing that Cortana's artificial intelligent assistant is actually in the car. Yep, it seems that Nissan and Microsoft are partnering in bringing the Cortana digital assistant in Nissan cars. That's going to be interesting to see. And I don't know, it feels weird just thinking that you might talk to Cortana through your car. Interesting year, for Surface Book and Surface Pro 4 tablets. A lot of problems since the beginning, actually. They've been released more than a year ago, and they've been plagued with a lot of problems. And more and more, it seems that the problems that the Surface Pro 4 and Surface Book devices have are not due to any problems at Microsoft itself, but apparently to very buggy Skylake CPUs. It seems that Intel is pretty much to blame on all the problems that these two devices have been having. And of course, lots of firmware updates needed to fix issues that were in these devices. So kind of interesting to see that Intel CPUs seem to be buggy on the Skylake with these devices. And talking about Intel, well, Intel actually bought part of Here Maps. And everybody agrees that this move is, once again, another step towards Intel getting into the self-driving car market. Not necessarily, once again, making a self-driving car themselves, but having all the required software and hardware that works to make, to just install this in some company's car, like, whatever big brand company that wants to have self-driving cars. So Intel moving a step closer with Here Maps into self-driving cars. That's going to be interesting to see. And once again, Intel is in the news today. Well, it seems that if you want to save money, tests being done with the new Kaby Lake CPUs, which is the latest generation of CPUs, and the last Skylake generation CPUs show that, well, there's actually nothing new. It's not faster, it's not better, it's the same. So a lot of people are saying, well, instead of buying those new expensive CPUs, why don't you get a Skylake CPU? Same performance. That is very interesting and shows that when competition is far away, Intel just doesn't do anything. It's not the first time that Intel kind of stays put on CPUs. They've been doing that on the Pentium CPUs for a long time until AMD started really being a ferocious competition against Intel. And when that happened, Intel suddenly created amazingly great new CPUs. AMD kind of faded out a little bit, still there, but now with the new Ryzen AMD CPUs that promise to have amazing performance, maybe Intel will be once again pushed by competition to actually innovate a little more. So it's sad to think that you do new CPUs. These CPUs are even smaller scale and no innovation, pretty much same performance, nothing really new basically from the last generation. Kind of sad. So this was the Tech News Update for Wednesday, January the 4th, 2017. If you enjoy our videos, please subscribe to our channel. You'll be informed when new videos are online. Give us thumbs up. And if you have any comments, questions, suggestions, let us know. And thank you so much for following us on this channel.